here we go. Tried doing this with a tablet, but my big old fingers just didn't cooperate. I am where I am for the night. Till tomorrow. See the airplane? Here's my new truck. For those of you that didn't see the pictures on Facebook, I will move them over on the other Facebook page. Typical, what is it, 579 plastic Pete. He put chicken lights on it for me. Actually, these are prototype chicken lights. It was a little bit of a pain to get the fuel in it today. I'm learning with this truck. I'm learning. I got an APU. Alright. I was looking at the back where another hand told me a way I might make it fuel easier. Not a whole lot I can tell you about it, folks. It does have the hood mirrors out there. I do like those. I picked this color out with Larry. If you've been here and you're due for an upgrade on the truck, try and get it where you can see the true color. It's a very pretty blue. And he has started going with the bumpers matching. One thing I did see today, oh, it's gone down better, okay. The hood right there was up quite a bit, and I pointed that out to the mechanic. It's still up a little more than it's supposed to be. Ain't that a shame? I don't know what he paid for these trucks, but we all know they're over 100,000, and you find discrepancies in them. Really? So it is what it is. There's the chicken lights. And just so that you see what I'm talking about, here's where you fuel. And you can't get that fuel nozzle in there with them lights like that. Another driver, well actually our mechanic, told me one of our other drivers in a truck a lot like it, said he has lights a lot like these, and he goes from behind with the fuel nozzle. So lays it up in there and then he goes in from that side. I will have to try to do that. And you can see it's a 579. Alright. I've only done 302 miles today. And you see what the odometer reading is. So it had 470 something on it when I got it. A little bit of different stuff on it. I've been driving automatic. Normally the automatic, the gear shift is right here. They've taken this little console out that used to come out to about here, and it really makes a lot of room in here. A lot of difference. They put it up here on the steering wheel like in a car. You have your switches there for upshifting, downshifting, manual to automatic, and even your engine brake is on that gear shift right there. Typical stuff on the steering wheel. There's your cruise control stuff. Here's your radio stuff. Since the chicken brake ain't on the steering column, here's your chicken brake. Ain't that a trip? Other than that, it's same as my old truck for the most part. Other than this one does have a sliding fifth wheel. The last one did not, but right there it is. Differential, airbags. So it's got all that stuff. Let me turn the lights on in the back. Now up here, I'm used to this being open, and that it had a little net on there like I'll show you in the back. That's where I hung my paper towels. I don't have a place to hang them no more. That's kind of cool, I think. It pushes in out of the way, push to release it, pull it open, and let's see if it'll stay open. And then you got a little cubby box in there. Boy, did that close. Alright, there we go. So now that's closed. Typical stuff up here. I did lose a hole right here, and he could have took that out. That's a blank in there, but they have some other stuff behind it, so that ain't gonna work. Boxes up here. There's where I keep my cigarettes. I usually have them out of the carton. Here's where I keep my headache medicine, fingernail stuff. This one here ain't got nothing in it. Same thing over here as the other one. It doesn't have the, there we go. And it's an empty cubby hole. I don't have near my stuff out here. So I thought I was getting a load to turn me around and head me right back to the house. And they kind of screwed that up on me. Now none of these windows have the covers on them yet. I do have the covers. They're here in the closet, right down there. Later on I'll start getting them all on here. Whether it all happens today or not, I don't know. But that's my closet. Let's see, nothing on the side there. And you can see it ain't very deep. They have little cubby holes at the end of the bunk. I assume that's for your shoes and whatnot. I don't know. That's probably what I'll use for it. Now that's how I used to have my paper towels in the front. That don't work no more. Little shelf on top, which I'm sure that used to be the bed. Of course, you got your vents up there. I'll have to get up and open them up eventually. I'm starting to find places for stuff. There's the microwave. So I have the inverter already. There's my dinner for the day. Is a Subway salad. This is just like the other truck. I keep that stuff there. And my silverware go on the top shelf. I can't find my silverware. This is just the control panel for back here. That top one, this stuff, that operates APU stuff. This is when the truck's running. That's what this operates. FM radio if I want it. Lights, locks. This light over here you see, that's telling me how much juice I got for the other stuff. I do have a drawer here and a table. Try and back this off where you can see it. Just like in the other truck. And yeah, I've done start putting stuff in it. That's where I'll be eating my dinner. Down here is, they give you a little plastic tote. There's my tennis shoes on the bottom. I have a little bit of other stuff that I'll throw in here. Being I'm not over the road anymore, this is a abundance of room for me. This is more room than I need. So I can scatter out in here a little bit without having issues. So here's a front view of it all back there. It is a little bit taller. It's a little more roomy. It's hard to complain about it. The bed's a little bit wider than normal. So It ain't all bad to me, people. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still just a damn truck, but it's a new one, and it's a matter of Larry being cool and keeping new equipment. So I was so disgruntled when I left, I was debating on if I was even coming back, but I did come back. So, and no, the truck ain't what made me come back. So anyhow, the Omnitrax, I'm really starting to like it. I've only used it for a day. Tomorrow I might be cussing it, but for today I like it. And I lost one of my cigarette lighters down here due to the coaxial for that. I wish they had not done that. Wish they had just drilled a hole somewhere and brought it out, like way over here on the side. That's what I wish they had done, but they didn't ask me. So I had the Qualcomm sitting over here where I didn't last time, but it interfered with that mirror out there. I like them hood mirrors out there. So I wound up moving it over here. That's good for me. I can see all around it. The tablet stayed in the same place. As you can see, we have that nonsense in here. That is supposed to be a forward-facing camera. That bottom there is supposed to be the inward-facing camera that has a cap on it. So we'll see. And then that other stuff is for tolls and all that good stuff. Complete pass and all that. Get you past the scale houses and the toll roads. That's about all I can show you. I'm not real crazy about the seat in them. As you can see, that's a cloth. And boy, that's rough on my forearms and my elbows. Grandma was talking about making me covers for them. So overall, folks, I mean, it's a new truck. It's cool. A little bit different from my last one. A little bit newer. A little bit upgrades. Alright, there you go. It's 2019, I do believe. Let me double check in here for you. Let's see here. Nope, it's a 2020. So it's a 2020. And here we got it in 19. Go figure. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you go with that and go ahead and let this video upload, and hopefully it stayed on this one direction I had it in. I've had issues with it before, it flip-flopping around. I'm going to let that tick off to 14 minutes even. Can't help it. Alright. Alright, with that, folks, remember, good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening, and I'll probably see you in the live stream here in a little while. Bye.